graduated about 11 years ago. I was just like y'all. Hey, I like to have fun in high school. I got in a little bit of trouble. Yes, Mr. Wilson, Miss Haney. I had fun in high school. I like going to parties. I like drinking. I drank and drove. I was a pretty good driver when I was drinking. I can still hear my parents saying, Jeff, don't drink and drive. Don't drink and drive. You're just going to have a wreck. You're going to get in trouble or something like that. It's nonstop. Just don't drink and drive. Don't drink and drive. Well, while I was still in school, a buddy of mine was coming home from a party one night. He straightened out a curve, hit a tree, and he passed away that night. But that couldn't happen to me. I was a good drinker I was a good driver when I was drinking. When I got out of school, I joined the National Guard. I was going to college, working part-time. After work one afternoon, me and a friend decided we were going to go down to the liquor store and get some beer. So we went and got some beer, came back, sat down, started drinking. Oh, this is boring. We're going to go ride some back roads. Well, we never made it home that night. I woke up in the hospital. Lucky for me, nothing happened to him but a scratch. Lucky for me, nothing happened to me but a scratch. And I got a new truck out of the deal. So I was really lucky. Here we go again. Family saying, oh, don't drink and drive, don't drink and drive. You're really pushing your luck. You already see what happens. Well, as you all know, about 03, I graduated in 01. About 03, we got deployed to Iraq. We were always getting shot at, getting rolled, people shooting rockets at us. You know, whatever, mortars coming in, every night you'd hear something blowing up. Well, we were driving down the road one day, and we actually did get hit by a roadside bomb. But we were lucky. Nothing happened to my squad. Just everybody just shook up. When I finally did get back home, hey man, I had been through a war zone. I'd actually got shot at. Actually got, bombs went off on us. Nothing happened to me physically. I'd made it back perfect, perfect physically. Anyway, I felt untouchable. Anybody going in the military here? Good job, congratulations. It'll be a good career if you make it one. But remember, you're not untouchable. I went to the country club one night and was drinking and decided I was going to go to Hardee's. How far is between the country club and Hardee's? I mean, it's a little ways. But anyway, the bad curve right there between Mom Max's and Hardee's, where they store all that gravel, I straightened that curve out. I got thrown out of the vehicle. Ricky and Kathy Thompson, I don't know if y'all know them or not. They come right there, call 911. Ricky Thompson laid down. I was thrown out of the vehicle, messed up. Ricky Thompson laid down beside me and was telling me to breathe, breathe, breathe. I woke up 3 weeks later in a trauma center in Tyler, Texas. I wasn't able to breathe on my own for that whole time. I was on a respirator. Just let me list a few of the injuries that happened. My kidneys weren't working. I had infections. My eye socket was crushed. My cheekbones were broken. My jaw was broken. I had broken ribs. I had punctured lungs, one broken hip, one fractured hip. Not only was my nose broken, but it was pushed within centimeters of my brain. One foot, ankle broken and in bad shape, and that was the only foot and ankle I had left. They had to amputate the other one just below the knee. In all, I stayed in the hospital for 52 days. That's a month and a half. After I got out, I was in and out for about 3 weeks, getting more surgeries done, learning how to use my prosthetic, learning how to walk again. I had to adapt. All the things I love to do, hunting, fishing, whatever, was a lot. It was more difficult now. If I go hunting and I'm down at the bottoms, I gotta watch my stuff. I'll end up rolling down a hill. Like, it's hard for me to go down slopes. It's hard for me to go back up slopes. I have a nephew on the way. Y'all know Miss Haley Glass. She's having a boy. I can carry him fishing and hunting, but I can't play chase with that boy. I can't chase him around the yard. I can't run after him. None of that. I heard a quote in a movie. It said everybody's got to stop playing the kids' games at one time or another. You may be 14, you may be 40, but everybody has got to stop playing the kids' games at one time. My point is, you think about others when you drink and drive. You may get away with it once, you may get away with it 4 or 5 times, but it's going to catch up to you. I was lucky and blessed that mine was only a one vehicle accident. I could have hit my mom and dad. They were on their way back from Hope. I told you where my wreck happened. They were right there where right there at Mama Max's at that 4-way coming back from Hope. I had no clue I was down there. I could have hit them if I was just a little bit later or a little bit sooner. I could have hit your mom, your dad, your brother. That's stuff you need to think about. When you're drinking and driving, if you're drinking and driving, I hope you're not. Please don't. It may be your mom, your dad, your neighbor, your grandmother, somebody you've known forever that you hit. They may just be going to the grocery store and you are coming through town. You may hit them. Don't take that chance. It's not worth it. If you've been drinking, call somebody, please. They will be so glad that you called them. They may be upset that you were drinking, but they will be more grateful that you had the sense and the respect to call them and let them know, hey, I'm in a bad situation. I need you to come get me. I wish I had done that. If you don't, you might end up like my buddy who had his wreck and never got to tell his story. Thank you for your time.